kind of screw it on here. Now, ideally, you would wrap this, but
when you say wrap it, you talking about
Teflon tape?
Okay.
But it's PVC, so it's kind of subjective, but this will be okay. All right, so that's our first step. That's our master valve, okay? Now, we've got to split this off, right? So, let's do...
That's female.
This will go... Let me get it. So these are 1 inch. This is the size that goes into a valve. I'll get y'all this far. I'm gonna leave the rest up to y'all.
That's not 1 inch, that's 3/4.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's 1 inch.
Is it?
Yeah, it's one.
Look.
No, it's 3/4 pipe, but it's a 1
Oh,
inch.
your
Yeah.
connector, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Master valve. Now we've got to split this 3 ways, okay?
Now you get purple.
Well, we got to dump some of this stuff out. Oh my. So we're going to have to use a T, but you can't use these T's. These are threaded T's. These will go, forgot to mention these.
Your risers.
You can call them risers, we call them funny pipe. But they are risers. So this will go in here, just like this. Screws in there. Then your, well, these will pop on here like this. Now, the reason why you do that is because if something happens to drive over it, it will not break. It will bend it. That way it protects it. So you can reconfigure these, but that's usually the way I do that because your pipe's going to be coming this way. But yeah, that kind of gives it a little flexibility. So, but I do have plenty of valves, and these, I have a scar from one of these. Be very careful, the blades are very sharp. See that crooked scar? It's
Oh,
caused from
wow.
one of these. Not during class. I was working on a dishwasher. So be careful with those. And I've got plenty of fittings.
Oh, do you want our chili?
I did.
Good for you.
Great, thank you. All right, so we gotta tee these off. Here's some tees. There's some
Couplings.
couplings. All that stuff's in here. Go at it. I'm letting y'all have it.
Okay, do we want the zones, do we want the T to run like this and the zones to run like that?
Don't you need separate valves for
Use
the
your
zones?
imagination. Yes. Okay, if we're gonna have separate valves, where do we want our valves?
At the beginning of the branch.
Right, but also close together. So if I'm gonna put this in a system, I wanna have like a manifold system.
Yeah,
So I wanna put all my valves as close together as I can
in a box.
in a box. Now, that's ideal situation. My former boss used individual valve boxes. He liked it that way. He felt it was easier for maintenance. I don't know, but if you do it professionally, that's what you're supposed to do, is have a valve box with multiple valves inside of it. I like to keep them together just because that's what I like to do. Okay, so we got to branch this. What do we do with a branch?